I'm a first-gen cowgirl, and here are the barrel saddles I would recommend. I currently ride in a Double J Posey Pro Flex. This is my favorite saddle I have owned. I will say I did try a Burns earlier this year, and I am saving up all my money to buy Burns. I like the way it sits on my horse's back better, but this one does fit really nice. If you get the Flex too, the tree is moldable according to the heat in their back. So if there's more pressure on one spot, it'll kind of back off and mold away from it. First and foremost, if you are looking for an affordable saddle, you're just starting out, you need something, I am going to scream at you Coriani until my face is blue. The leather quality and the tree quality is incomparable to any saddle of that price range. This is my first ever barrel saddle. This is an American. I haven't sold it due to sentimental reasons. Americans are decent, but they do kind of fall apart a little bit. The leather quality is not as nice as Coriani, but that one is a little bit cheaper. I think it was like $800 brand new. However, the tree is kind of where the problem is. It doesn't sit super nice on their back. I will also look you in the eyes and tell you you need to go on Facebook Marketplace. Because if you're on a budget and you want a nice saddle, there's no sense in buying a new one. Just go get a used one. It'll serve its purpose. You can clean them up. This thing was so dingy when I got it. I had it looking almost brand new. Rough out and all. Rough out obviously becomes slick the more you're riding it. And another rough out Posey, I did the same thing too. And I think I got both of them under $2,000, which for a Posey, that's a pretty good deal. I will tell you that Burns saddle I'm looking at, I'll probably end up getting off of Facebook as well. There's nothing wrong with getting used stuff. I do most of my shopping on Facebook. In any case, another saddle brand I think is a really good price range and quality are Circle Y saddles. I ended up almost buying one like 2 years ago, but passed it up because it didn't fit my horse very well. And you can find them used on Facebook for less than $1,000. Same with Corianis. I also think Sheridans are a good option. I have heard the leather is slightly less good than the Coriani brand, but just cosmetically. And the quality otherwise and price range is insanely comparable and affordable. I really like Martin as well. Martin is a bit higher end. However, you can find some used Crown C models. The thing you do got to be careful of though, the gullets, for whatever reason, are often like 10 inches wide. And I am telling you, I'm looking you in the eyes right now and telling you your horse probably does not need a 10-inch gullet. I will caution you of a couple brands to stay away from. And if you have these, this is no hate. It's super valuable to learn and grow from where you're at. And just hold this in mind for the future. I mean, I used to ride an American. I would never suggest that saddle brand to most people. Make sure you stay away from double T's. The leather quality on those is really poor. And the trees do not fit the horses well. A similar brand to that would be Hyacin. I think I'm saying it right. The craftsmanship of those is just so poor. The trees are not made for your horse. They're a very mass-made saddle brand. If you find yourself looking at those brands, you might as well get yourself a Coriani for the same price, but better made. Another one I do not like, I think it's Royal Silver or Royal King. Those are same as Double T and Hyacin. One I'm really not a fan of is Paul Taylor. They are in the Coriani price range, but they are made much more poorly. The attractive thing about them is they look like Double J's or Robbie Phillips, but the tree is just not good for your horse's back. So again, no hate if you have these brands. This is coming from someone who is trying to competitively barrel race. And if you are looking to competitively barrel race, it is in your interest to look at barrel saddles that will help you get better and win by keeping you and your horse comfortable and sitting in the right position. I know money is hard. I did a lot of buying and selling my saddles before I ever settled on the one that I've been racing on currently. In turn, I've done a lot of saddle research. I do know my stuff. And even if this just means taking the time to learn and start your journey to a good saddle, so be it. We all get there when we get there. And just because you're not there right now doesn't mean you'll ever be. So keep on going and do well with what you have, but keep on educating yourself.